Hi everyone, and welcome back. So, like I said yesterday with the post on YouTube, there was energy that I should have touched base on, and I didn't. I had other things going on, and, better late to the party than never show up. But I want to talk to you about the new moon energy of Pisces. Now, the new moon happened on February 19th, so yeah, 4 days ago, maybe even longer depending on when you see this video, but regardless. So, the new moon in Pisces is, obviously, it's a 6-month cycle from new moon in Pisces to the full moon in Pisces. Pisces, of course, as we know, are watery. It's about emotion. With new moons, new beginnings. So when you collide that emotion with new beginnings together, two things, more or less, are bound to happen. The first thing is it can bring about self-doubt. And this is that energy that I've kind of seen from other people, especially from the people that I'm closest to. They've experienced it's kind of like a reset. A reset happens, and people react to it in two different ways. Some people are like, yes, new energy, let's rock it. And some people are like, whoa, did I do something wrong? Like, we've got this new energy coming in. Like, I was okay with the old energy. Did I do something wrong? There's that self-doubt. There's that, well, what if this new energy that's coming in emotionally for me is not the same as what it was? So it's kind of a give and take with this particular situation depending on which vibration you vibrate at. But essentially what it boils down to is, what can you bring to your life that can help you better it emotionally? It is you putting yourself first in that emotional spectrum. It's you resetting in this energy. So, like I said, when we wipe the table clean, when we kind of have that reset, some people, and I'm not going to lie, I am one of these people, I tend to freak out because energy is what I do. So when the energy resets and it's like you're dealing with all this mess and then all of a sudden it's all clean, you're like, okay, where's the mess? Like, where is it? Come on now. So don't think that one or the other is a positive. Well, it is positive or negative, but essentially you're going to have one effect or the other. You're either going to rock this energy and it's going to inspire you, or it's going to kind of eat you alive. It's going to make you doubt your choices and doubt who you are because that slate is wiped clean. So on that note, on that particular type of energy, we are going to pull cards today. That's what I'm currently doing. I'm going to look at this energy as a collective and see what is the best way to help you through this energy. Now, I know that we are a few days past this new moon energy, but I can count on all my fingers and my toes how many people are kind of still experiencing this new moon energy. So that's why I felt like this was rather important to get out to you guys. Let's see what wants to come through. We already had the panda jump out, so the panda's here, and we all know how I feel about him or her, they, it, them, covering all my pronouns. But with this, they eat the bamboo. It's not really healthy for them. It doesn't give them much of anything. And that could probably be the energy that you were sitting in. Like, yeah, you were content, but it wasn't really doing much of anything for you. So let's see where we're going. Let's see what else wants to come through. The owl. The owl is that intuition card. It's about being able to see everything around you almost in 360 degrees. But, you're able to view your emotions and be able to see that range of spectrum while you're going through this. And it's very interesting that this shows up this way. What else you got? Yeah. When this shows up, it does make me think of, you know, the home is on your back. Home is where the heart is. Home is where you are. So I feel as though with this reset, you're kind of having to try and find yourself again. You're trying to have to go through the motions of figuring out what it is you do and don't want. You have to re-sift and resort. And I'm here to tell you that's kind of the journey. That's kind of the process of this spiritual journey that we signed up for before we got here. Like, yeah, fun times, fun times. I don't know what my higher self was thinking, but apparently we can handle it, so let's rock it. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm going to use the ASL Tarot by Dylan P. to get more clarity. Clarify the panda for me, please. No, these are upside down. Hello. 5 of Wands. Uh-huh. Ace of Swords. High Priestess. She has been a theme. She has been a theme all week long. That 5 of Wands, I'm going to leave it in reverse. Or the 7 of Wands. My apologies. I'm going to leave that in reverse. Normally, when I see the 7 of Wands, he's kind of laying a foundation. He's kind of putting up his boundaries. Can be taken a few different ways. But with it being reversed, I feel as though that those boundaries, those walls, have kind of confined you in. Like, you did exactly what you needed to do, you did as much as you needed to do, and then you're like, and done. Scene. So, I feel as though that you know that something had to give. Something had to give. Clarify the owl for me, please. Two of Cups. 8 of Swords. The Empress. This is very interesting. Before I continue on, clarify the tortoise for me, please. Okay. Temperance. The Ace of Wands. That's interesting. And the Ace of Pentacles. So we have 3 out of the 4 aces here, first right off the jump. The only one that's missing is the Ace of Cups, and that's the emotion. And I feel as though, like I said, you're in a new area, you're dealing with new emotions, so you may not be in touch with those emotions just yet. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You may not be in touch with those emotions yet. And in this particular deck, I don't see water, which means she's not connected to her emotions. It's funny, though, because along with that 8 of Swords energy, we have the 2 of Cups and the Empress. 2 of Cups is that loving energy. It's in this particular deck, it's giving... How do I want to put this? With the 2 of Cups, it is about romance. But in some particular decks, it's about filling your own cup. And in other decks, it's about what you offer to other people. And in this particular deck, notice how, yes, they are holding one cup. But it looks like he's trying to offer this cup to this person, and they're like, no. So I almost feel as though that there is a disconnect here. But that disconnect, I almost feel like, is coming from you. I almost feel like you got too comfortable. I do. I almost feel and there's nothing wrong with getting comfortable. Nothing wrong with that. But after a certain point of getting comfortable, it becomes stagnation. Because you're unwilling to move. You're unyielding. You're like, nah, I'm going to stay right here, like we've talked about already. And I feel as though that's what kind of got you stuck. And I feel like a part of you knows this. Which is interesting. So, moving beyond that stuck energy, you know, we'll look at that too. Clarify the Ace of Swords for me, please. What is this clarity? Justice. From yep, devil energy. Yep, the moon. There it is. There's the tower. Wow, major arcana. 5 of swords underneath. Okay. Okay. That's some pretty strong ass clarity coming in. Justice, the devil, the moon, and a tower. That's, first off, it's coming in pretty quick. With the tower energy here. Justice with the Capricorn energy of the devil, I feel as though that there was fear here. There was fear here. But I do see that balancing out. Especially when you get more in touch with these emotions, with this new energy. I definitely feel as though that it's going to become more familiar for you. 5 of Swords. It's the end of the day. I feel as though you're moving beyond this now. Or will soon be moving beyond this now. So I guess the question is what happens? What is this 8 of Swords? How do you go from the 8 of Swords to get out of this energy? Because we got the 2 of Chalices, the 8 of Swords, and then it goes the Empress, Temperance, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So something clearly happens. Page of Swords. Could just be this clarity. Lovers, that's union energy. 5 of Pentacles. And then underneath, we've got the Page of Pentacles. I do feel as though that this is going to take some reflection on your part. Let's just put it that way, with the moon being here as well. I do feel like it is going to take some internal reflection. It's almost like, again, you got to some particular point, you got comfortable, and you're like, okay, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here. Right here in this chair. Okay. But eventually, your muscles are going to cramp up, your butt's going to get sore, your legs are probably going to fall asleep. But if I stayed in this chair all day, every day, I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't eat, wouldn't sleep. Like, do you see how sitting in one's energy too long becomes stagnant? You become stagnant because you're not letting the old energy out and the new energy in. And I feel like that's kind of what the main focus of this new moon in Pisces was to let the old out, to let the new in. And I feel like some of us are really struggling with this energy. I know I did. I struggled with this. In fact, I'm still kind of struggling. But now that I have a better understanding of what is going on, I can use that moving forward. And hopefully this gave you some sort of clarity as well. Because remember, it's not just you experiencing this. This is an everybody thing. And if you're a water sign, you're probably feeling this way more than we are. Well, actually, I am a water sign in my moon, so I guess that's kind of why this is rocking me too. But yeah, anyway, zodiac signs that I see before I let you wonderful people go. We've got Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Gemini. I believe that's it. One more time. We've got Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces. Now, you could be one of those signs. The particular situation that you need to release could involve one of those signs. Very interesting. But I do feel like this past week, the readings that I've done that you will see later this week have been about releasing and letting go, releasing that control over what's in front of you to allow it to unfold. And I feel as though that's kind of a theme with this new moon energy is you have to release things you have to release in order to... No, I don't want to use that word. You have to give in order to get. That's what I'm trying to spit out at you. In order to get something from the universe, you have to give. You have to give something up. You do. It's all about the give and take. The push and pull. Yin and yang. That balance. The balance. What you got? Time for a nap. Again, rest and recuperation. It is time for you to go inside and to heal. Unfinished symphony. Clean it up. Fork in the road. Absolutely. And underneath, chaos and conflict. This is the energy you're currently in. This is the energy that I feel like most of us are currently in. Is this chaos and conflict. Because we're sitting in an unfinished symphony that needs to be cleaned up. Clean it up. It's an unfinished symphony for a reason. If the symphony decides it's going to finish itself, then it's going to finish itself. If not, there's nothing that you can do about that. The only thing that you can do is control yourself. You need to relax. You need to allow. You need to rest. Take a nap. Let your vibration subside so that new energy can come into your vibration when you wake up. Because while you sleep, all momentum subsides. And when you wake up, new momentum happens. It's not a continuous thing. I know some people think so, but it's not. But you're at a choice. You are at a choice. And you need to make a choice whether or not you're going to stay in this energy and continue down this road of being uncomfortable. Or are you going to embrace the times? And are you going to move forward? Beyond the chaos and conflict. Because underneath chaos and conflict, the emotional energy of the divine feminine, yin. So, you'll get there. You'll get there, and you'll figure it out. Some of us may take the long way with this, some of us may not, and you know what, it happens. But it's a journey, not a destination. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, this is what I have for you for the new moon energy. I really hope this kind of helped the rest of us who are kind of still lingering in this energy. Yeah, it's gonna... the cycle started for the next 6 months until we have the full moon in Pisces. But be easy. It's going to be okay. Think of it as learning something new. You have to learn something new in order to be good at it, right? Right. Okay. Alright guys, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. And I will see you all again later. Bye guys.